Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Denver Bears franchise. As we have now started season number 4, our rebuild has finally come to a point where we are going to start competing right now. Now, continuing our first opening series versus the Houston Astros, we end up losing game number 2. And then we sim the third and end up winning. So we open season number 4, winning a 3-game series 2-1 versus the Houston Astros. And now we return to the NL West, where we face the Arizona Diamondbacks, a team that has been rebuilding just like us, but a lot faster. They signed Freddie Freeman in the offseason last season, and that definitely gave them a huge boost to their offense. And then some other guys started to come around like Seth Beer. And this year they signed JD Martinez, who is also going to be helping them out. The NL West just gets stronger. We end up winning one of these games versus Arizona 15-6. Keston Hero went 2 for 3. Blackman went 4 for 4. A multi-hit game from pretty much every single starter. So now we play in this Arizona Diamondback series, and we get to see the starting debut of Atlas Luntich, a very good prospect of ours. I am very, very excited for his future. He has been a guy that I have been waiting for the last 3 years to come up to the major league level, and finally he's ready. He will get his first career start today. You can just see the averages of our players so far. So many guys hitting over 400 at this point. And now we face the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tim LaCastro will lead off the game for the Diamondbacks. Let's see what Atlas Luntich can do. Here's a pop-up to second base, and Hero will be under that one and will get the first out of Atlas Luntich's MLB career. Freddie Freeman up with 2 outs, and Freddie hits one deep to right field. That one is off of the warning track and off of the wall. Will Benson comes up throwing, and a double here with 2 outs here for Freddie Freeman. That's going to bring up the new signing in the offseason, JD Martinez to the plate, and he just pops this one up to shallow center field. Hampson will camp under that one. No runs in the first inning, retiring 3 of the first 4 batters. We face Zach Gallen on the mound, a guy that we are familiar with facing in this series. We recognize him, 1-4-0 with 4 walks to 4 strikeouts in his first start. Keston Hero up to the plate here in the second inning. He hits one deep to left field. This one's got carry. It's going to be gone. Our power hitting is definitely going to be much improved this year if Hero can stay healthy. Last year he was hurt for 2 to 3 months as he had a long-term injury that definitely hurt us in our lineup. But now we have the depth to really back that up in case that happens again. So here is Blackman, who's actually hitting over 500 to start the season. He grounds up the middle, and that one ends the second inning for us. So here, let's go to the bottom of the second inning. Atlas Luntich still on the mound, pitching well on that at bat. Here's a line shot to CJ Abrams at short, and he will snag that one. As we move on to the third inning, now Atlas Luntich with the guy on second base gets Perdomo to line out to Blackman, the new starting first baseman for the Denver Bears. So on to the bottom of the fourth inning. Here is Seth Beer at the plate. Ground ball. Guys on first and second. And this one will be overthrown. CJ Abrams just absolutely throws that one into the stands off of the netting. And 1 run will come across because of that error. That one could have ended the inning. That brings up Yusuke Kano to the plate, who will hit one hard up the middle. And that one will be a base knock, and another run will come across the plate. Accurate throw from Hampson, but not in time. It's 2-1 here for the Diamondbacks, all off of that double play error that CJ Abrams just committed. So that brings up Tucker Barnhart to the plate, who hits one hard to the right side, and that one will sneak through. So this fourth inning is still going as that brings up the pitcher, Zach Gallen, to the plate. He hits one hard to center, and that one will also get down. Another run comes across the plate. 3-1 here in the fourth inning in favor of the Diamondbacks. And that's what happens when you make an error. Bad things start to happen. Tim LaCastro at the plate now. Next on a 3-2 count. Runners were on the run. And now bases loaded, 2 outs. We go out and check on Luntich, but it's a young pitcher. We got to let him battle out of these jams. That brings up Perdomo with 2 outs, and he does hit a pop-up to center. Hampson's under that one. But a 3-1 game here for the Diamondbacks as Atlas Luntich approaches 80 pitches through the first 4 innings. On to the 7th inning now. Here is Hero at the plate. He drives one deep off of Gallen, his second of the day. Zach Gallen still pitching into the 7th, and that might end his day. 435 off of the bat of Keston Hiura. He scored every run in this game. It's now 3-2. Hira's got that power. He could make the home run derby this year. Blackman up to the plate now as they do go to the bullpen and bring in Wyatt Mills. And Blackman goes to left field. He's swinging a hot bat to start this year. What's new with Blackman? And he starts it out with a double. And now we have a man in scoring position in the 7th inning. Hopefully a late game comeback is brewing. Josh Fuentes up to the plate, who hit about 300 versus right-handed pitchers last year. This year he's hitting below about 250. Is this one to fly out to center field? But we will tag Blackman, and a good accurate throw will nail him at third. Trying to be a bit too aggressive on that one as we move this one on to the bottom of the 7th. John Gray on the mound in a little bit of a jam. He gets Seth Beard, a check swing on the inside fastball, and we get out of that. And now we move on to the top of the 8th. Will Benson at the plate, who's swinging a pretty good stick to start the year. He hits one to center field. That one will drop in. And we have a man on first with 1 out here in the 8th inning. So with our pitcher coming up, we do go to our bench and bring in Corey Dickerson out of the bench into pinch hit in this tough situation here in the bottom or the top of the 8th, down by 1 run. Dickerson, first pitch. He will watch that one, bringing it to 2-1, facing Nick Frey. 2-1 pitch, a hanger over the middle. Dickerson gets a hold of this one, deep to center field, and it's going to be gone. Corey Dickerson, who we picked up right after spring training, comes through with a clutch home run. 431 to dead center, and how about this? Denver comes back and takes the lead here in the 8th. 4-3 for the newcomer, Corey Dickerson. That one was crushed. Gotta love our bench bats now. We have this depth that we've been waiting for. So we move on to the 9th inning. That's going to bring in Jordan Hicks, who already has 1 save through the first 5 games. And here he's facing Perdomo, the middle of this lineup. And he swings and misses at a high slider up in the zone. 1 out, strikeout here for Jordan Hicks. Let's see what Freeman can do. He swings and misses at an inside slider. 5 strikeouts in this season so far, in just 1 2/3 innings. That brings up Martinez, who watches that one on the inside half, and that one will be ball 4. They bring in Josh Rojas to pinch hit run right away, as that brings up Ketel Marte hitting in that 5 spot. Outside fastball, but the runner is on the move, and he is gonna be nailed. What a way to end the game. We get the victory here, 4-3, coming back after the late clutch hit from Benson and the home run from Corey Dickerson. And we get the victory versus a divisional NL West opponent. These are always those good wins, getting these wins like this. Keston Hiura, 2 home runs in this game, 4-3 victory. So we do end up winning 2 of 3 versus Arizona, starting out the season pretty well, as now we start this San Diego series, and then after that, the Pittsburgh Pirates. We will also play at home as well. But today is our home opener, as we do put Freddie Peralta on the mound. He has not pitched well in his first start. 2.06 whip, 3.38 ERA through 5 1/3 innings. Gave up 8 hits, walked 3, struck out 4. So he faces a San Diego Padres team who is very good at hitting the baseball. And here is a fly ball out to left field, as that is Gasaldo who leads them off. Trent Grisham comes up to the plate now, hitting .217 on the year, but this one is driven deep. That one is not coming back. Off of the right hand of Peralta, Trent Grisham takes that one deep, his 3rd home run of this young season already. As now San Diego takes the 1-0 lead. Tatis to the plate now. He's hitting pretty terribly to start this season, to be honest with you. That one's just a ground out to second. And Machado comes up as well, ground ball up the middle. CJ Abrams, nice spinning throw, and he will get the out at first base. So not a bad start to the season for Will Benson as he comes up here hitting .364 to start the bottom of the 4th inning. He's hitting in that 2 spot today as I wanted to try him up here. He this time pops out to Machado at 3rd as that brings up Jesse Winker here with 2 outs. He hits one hard to the right side. It's knocked down and stepping on first for the out. So let's see if Peralta can get through 2 innings without giving up another run. Here is the first batter leading off with 1 out, and that one will be a single up the middle. And now they have a man on first base with Austin Nola at the plate. They send the runner. Throw from the knees is Perez, and it will not be in time as Will Myers swipes second base. Austin Nola continues his at-bat now, and Peralta walks him. So that brings up Dylan Moore, who's hitting .438 on the year. 3-1 pitch, hits one down the right field line. That one will be fair. It gets to the wall, and that one will be fielded by Benson coming up throwing with that strong arm. But we will not throw home on that one as now they start out with a 3-0 lead off of the bat of Dylan Moore, a 2-run triple. That brings up Denilson Lamet, the pitcher. He hits one down the right field line as well, and this one will get down. The pitchers are killing us here in this episode. It's 4-0 for the San Diego Padres. And there's still 2 outs in this inning. This inning is still going. That brings up Trent Grisham, who goes deep to left field. This one's got carry, and it reaches the wall. Home run. 6-0 for the Padres here in the first 2 innings as Peralta does not look impressive in this start, and Grisham goes deep twice off of him. Just remember that Grisham used to be a teammate of Peralta when they played for Milwaukee. As we go to the 7th inning, here's a ground ball up the middle. That is Winker, who does reach first off of the air by Tatis. You don't see that every day. Keston Hiura up to the plate, who's swinging a very hot bat. He hits one up the middle. That one gets through as that does advance Winker over to 3rd. That was 3-2 count, 2 outs. Runner was on the move. Blackman up to the plate, who's swinging the hottest bat on the team. He hits one deep to right field. This one will get to the wall. It does. It scores 1. It's going to be an RBI double as the runner moves over to 3rd base. And now we have men on 2nd and 3rd. Maybe a little late game rally once again. Fuentes at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in this game. He hits one to the right side, and that one will just be a fly out to Myers in right field. As we move on to the 9th inning. Will Benson starts it out here, leading off the 9th with the hit to the left side, and that one will get to the gap, and it will be a leadoff double. Good start here for the Bears, but we need 5 runs. We can't be too aggressive here. So that's going to bring up Jesse Winker hitting in that 3 spot. He's hitting over .300 to start the season. He swings and misses at a cut fastball. His Pomeranz took a little bit off of that one. As that brings up Keston Hiura. He hits one deep to right center, giving chases Grisham, and he will run this one down, covering a lot of ground as we do tag up Benson, moving over to 3rd base. Fuentes is the last batter here as Drew Pomeranz walks the next guy, and Fuentes does miss. And now it is going to be another loss here for the Denver Bears against the San Diego Padres. We need to find a way to beat the Padres and the Dodgers here in this series. We can beat the Diamondbacks. We can beat the Giants. Just need to find a way to beat the San Diego Padres. 6-1 loss here as Peralta does not look good in this game. We move on to the next one here as C.J. Abrams is up at the plate with the man on second base in the bottom of the 9th inning. And look at this. We try to bunt the runner over, but C.J. Abrams bunts it right back to the pitcher. Easy out at first. So the runner stays put at second. That brings up Jesse Winker, outside curveball, bringing it to a 2-1 count. As the pitch is going to be up in the zone. That one will be a fastball miss. That was a great ball to hit. Now that brings us to a 3-2 count here, and he swings and misses at a changeup, working that one full but cannot take advantage. And now that brings up Keston Hiura, who is swinging awesome this season, but 0 for 4 in this game. Low pitch, and he just misses this one. A very high pop-up to center field, and Keston Hiura knew it right when he swung. He missed a golden opportunity to win that game, and the Bears lose this one 6-5 as Mike Clevenger gets the win. Trent Grisham is absolutely destroying us. He went 5 for 5 in that game. We end up winning the next game, so we do start out the season 5-4. but San Diego does get the best of us in that opening series at home. Now, our pitching is actually not doing too bad to start the year, but Mel Coffer, I definitely just want to get him some work in the bullpen just to get him his confidence going a little bit before moving him back into the rotation. And you guys have said I may have too many starting pitchers, but the reason why that is so that I can do this. I can move guys to the bullpen and move guys back into the starting rotation, because Derek Rodriguez is absolutely killing it out of the bullpen. I'm going to move his position officially over to relief pitcher so that we will have 6 starting pitchers in, I guess, our pitching staff right now. And I will kind of rock with that. I will always have 6 just so that we can rotate guys in and out of the rotation as we please. Blackman's hitting .462, Dickerson hitting .429 and 7 at-bats only. But how about Will Benson hitting .364? He's definitely surprising me and probably a lot of you guys as well. Keston Hiura has 5 home runs to start the season. He's hitting over 300. Takahashi is hitting over 300. Garrett Hampson is as well. I mean, we are having a good offensive season so far. I'm very, very proud of our guys as we're coming into a season that's kind of a put up or shut up season. Now, one thing I did not highlight in episode 1 of this season is our recruits that did make the squad after the draft. I guess our prospects, I should start to say. Now, Kenny Martinez was our first-round draft pick. I said in this series I will not rename first-round draft picks. Martinez is going to left fielder, but what is he other than that? I mean, he is a terrible fielder. We're going to have to find a spot for him to really stick at. It might just be left field. Now, our catcher who is in the place of Palmeiro in the draft is Mike Piazza Jr., one of our subscriber prospects. I like him, but he's got a whole lot of growing to go. But the guy I was excited about in the draft was William Cho in right field. He is now Cale Helfrich, who is a very good player, good contact. Look at the hitting zones. He can hit very, very well. He's 22 years old. He's a decent fielder as well. Excellent speed. He's going to be a key piece in the MLB probably in a couple of years. Jackson Clifford will replace Alfredo Vega, who was our 4th round draft pick. Not a strikeout pitcher, never will be. He's going to be a pitch to contact type of guy. And then Tyler Bowles, who took over for Tommy Blocker, will be a pretty good prospect of ours. He has some time to develop as well. Just remember our 5th round draft pick who we drafted, Scott Leary. We traded him for Freddie Peralta. And now we continue this season. Now, just looking at our offense, I think we have a lot of potential. I think our pitching is going to surprise some guys this year as well. And starting out the month of April, I think we're going to be good. We have a tough stretch of games to end the season, but we face the Pirates right now in a 3-game set. They have had the number 1 draft pick 3 years in a row now, so we should do well in this series. But I'm looking forward to seeing what our guys can do this season. So let me know what you guys think of the Bears and the potential of this team, and I will reveal more prospects as this season goes on for other teams. I have not done that yet, so I will do that, and I'll probably reveal it in a couple of episodes, so look out for that. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned, let's get it, let's go.